designers and ladies and creations win.
Name Bagnal daw, I am Diana Rose Pugal Hidalgo, giving thanks to the golden and bountiful harvest of my hometown na isem nga Alakapan, province of Cagayan. The costume that I am wearing is by Mr. Dendridge Alvarez, a reflection of my hometown's festivity called Apit Festival, a celebration of many harvests with rice as Alakapan's main product. Its design is a unique combination of the beautiful weaving of local products such as traditional banig that represents the strong and united people of my town, their resilience, and their identity. The baskets are symbol of the abundance of fertile soil that gives life to its agricultural economy. The majestic design is a mirror of the grandiosity of my place, rooted from the marvelous history, culture, and tradition of Alacapeños. Behold, to the Apit Festival's glamorous costume of plenitude.
Represent your hometown or region?
Yeah, Sir Eric, I think you can say it a little like one more time because we weren't able to.
Okay. I'm happy that it represents her costume represents the products of her hometown and region, which is rice, and then I particularly like the use of the baskets. I really believe that a cultural attire or costume should represent or say something about your particular region, because there is so much beauty and diversity in all of our provinces and regions.
Thank you so much, Sir Eric.
si Shane Quintana Tormes, ang anghel ng kalikasan ng Atimonan, Quezon. I'm wearing an eco-friendly cultural attire this afternoon. 90% of the materials used here is made of laser-cut coconut shells and beads, which represents Niyug-Yugan Festival of our province, Quezon. The fishes on my dress is made of recycled paper materials and symbolizes the bountiful harvest of fishery and of Tagultol Festival. Tagultol is an old fishing method from the root word ugtol, meaning bounce. These are two significant festivals for us Atimonanins, which celebrates our culture, product, and identity. Yan ang ganda sa Atimonan!
Wow, thank you so much, Shane. Wow, you have an audience, and at the same time, I can feel this energy that you have. Let's see if the judges felt the same way. Can we have Eton? Eton, would you like to say something with the performance of our Earth Angel from Atimonan, Quezon?
We one of the very competitive. Dito sa category na to, dito sa cultural attire competition, again, pinatunayan ni Shane kung gaano siya competitive, kung gaano siya kahanda, kung gaano ka-intricate yung costumes niya, nakita ko. I know it reflects the culture of your province. And nakita ko rin yung intricacy. Ito most especially naka-reflect ngayon. Itong upper part ng costume mo. Kita ko rin kanina sa skirt. And ito, yung back piece. I know how it's hard to carry it. Pero so far, relax ka naman and you're enjoying it so much. And I think ito yung pinaka-importante. No matter how hard we carry our national original costumes, importante, we're very proud of it and we're enjoying it. Congratulations to you, Shane.
Thank you, Sarita.
Thank you. All right.
The Eco Angel of Baguio City. My cultural costume is made out of indigenous fabrics from Cordillera. On top of my head is inspired from the Kalinga Banga, where 3 to 8 pots are placed on top of the head to symbolize the strength and stamina of women from Cordillera. This was used in early times to fetch water from the rivers, showcasing to you my attire full of love, patriotism, and earthly colors. I am proud Igorota, proud Filipina.
And Sir Jerry is asking, what does the feathers signify?
Well, usually the feathers signify the culture of the entire country. Baguio City is actually a melting pot of different. Yes. So Baguio City is actually a melting pot of cultures. So the feather symbolizes different parts of the Philippines because we all are fan. Every cultural costume has feathers, includes feathers in it. So it really also showcases the fauna that I relate to Mother Earth. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am your Echo Angel, Daniela Maris Fernandez, representing the City of Life, Binyan City. My cultural attire represents the pre-colonial era of the Philippines. This headpiece is called salakot, a traditional headgear that is being used for protection against the sun and rain. This two-tiered salakot symbolizes the ability of us Filipinos to aim high. This is the traditional puto basket that we are using for selling puto binyan. By merely being famous by just selling puto, Binyan has become famous or known as the largest city center of commerce and trading in the South. Us Binyanenses strengthen our community by providing, promoting, and supporting our local businesses and local products. We also encourage everyone by using eco-friendly products. By using this, we also have an innovative product, which is the Eco Bricks that made out of plastic waste. Thank you.
Daniela from Binan City. I love your custom so much, and then it's very creative, and I love this because it's like fabulous. I want to ask you something about the pattern in your chest. It's like a square, yes, in your chest. Now, what the meaning of this part?
What meaning of this part?
Yeah.
This is part of a warrior costume that we are using in the pre-colonial era. So we are just thinking that nowadays we want to modernize this costume as to present for this beauty pageant. So by just doing this, we have enhanced a warrior costume just to present for this Miss Philippines Earth.
Busilak. Red roses are often associated with love and devotion. And for this modern Filipiniana ensemble, it symbolizes the purity of the Filipina heart and her love for nature, religion, and the Filipino culture, all core values of a true Bicolana. The color red also signifies true Uragan mindset of courage and determination, and the grandiose strain showcases the traditional piety of the people of Daraga Albay, only made stronger by years of coexisting with nature, with our neighbor, the magnificent Mayon volcano. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Echo Angel from Daraga Albay, Patricia Santos, wearing rosas at Busilak, created by the illustrious designer, Mr. Louis B. Pangilinan.
You have a beautiful costume. My compliments to your designer and my compliments to you for getting it well. I'm intrigued with the cape that you're wearing at the back of your terno because it looks very intricate. Please tell me more about it.
Well,
Yung cap sa likod.
that grandiose strain, as I explained earlier, actually has inspiration from the traditional religious piety that the Bicolanos follow or imbibe in their lives. As you know, Daraga Albay is situated very near the Mayon volcano, and so this has developed an intricate sense of love for God and religion, because there are many times that our place will be ravaged by many natural disasters, such as typhoons and the inevitable eruption of the active volcano. And so because of that, we have such devout devotion to our love for religion. And so we show this love through this train, which is essentially a design made of or inspired by various religious symbols like the cross and other religious indicators or symbols.
From a city of great revolution, a province rich in history with a lot of heroes who ended up as a martyrs, fought unselfishly to attain freedom. The birthplace of the constitutional republic in Asia and show window of democracy. My cultural costume warrior inspired that at any given time who would risk their lives without any expecting return, but for the benefit of the oppressed. Pintados, a reflection of courage, it symbolizes of bravery and patriotism. Sword, used for offense. Shield, as into defense. The costume highly speaks of the aspirations of the Filipino to be freed from the feudal system of society and the lasting desire to become freemen and enjoy a better life with liberty. Palaban, di sumusuko, pero may puso. I am your Echo Angel, Rosine Leon Bernardo, representing the historical capital of the Philippines, General Trias City.
Congratulations, Miss General Trias City.
Thank you.
Well, saktong-sakto kasi we're in the month of June. We're in, ino-obserba pa rin natin yung Independence Day, no? Isa to sa mga warrior costume ng isang Filipina. Is it made by Edwin Uy, by the way?
Yes po, sir, by Edwin Uy.
Oh, what a coincidence. Actually, my crown and my back piece were actually made by Edwin Uy. But rest assured that no favoritism here, no? Ang question ko sa'yo, ito. Sometimes, nagiging issue for a Filipina representative or, for example, sa katulad mo na nire-represent yung province mo, no? Is it okay na magsuot ng sexy and revealing costume for a regional or a national competition such as this one?
For me, by being upfront and transparent, it's not all about how you dress or how you show who you are, but for the how you inspire others by being who you are. That's all. Thank you.
History. Welcome to my hometown, the municipality of Lalo. It is one of the first four cities in the Philippines. From 1581 to 1839, the former Ciudad Nueva Segovia has been influenced by the Spanish culture, enriching primitive culture, customs, and tradition. This cultural attire I'm wearing represents the vigorous Spanish influence, depicting women who are engaged in social gathering like dancing. The embodiment of rich religious and cultural practices, leaving the footprints of becoming well-mannered beyond sophistication. This is your Echo Angel Laika Chamberlain Lagasca from the historic place of Lalo, province of Cagayan.
Our custom, and I want to ask something about the color of your custom. Is like a black and white. Why you choose this color for your custom? Thank you.
Color black represents sophistication, and the sophistication that I'm showcasing right now is mirrors the Spanish influence who colonizes the Philippines and also the former Ciudad Nueva Segovia and my municipality, Lalo.
Thank you, Laika. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Miss Cynthia, and of course, Laika, for your
golden age of coffee. When Lipa first widely known, the time where her harvest and riches early flourish come to life. With this ensemble worn by the early monarchies for a bountiful harvest, the province of Batangas is also home to the coffee of granary, or Kapeng Barako, capital, the city of Lipa. Given the title, my city has grown a lot of good quality Liberica coffee beans with its rich and intense taste. It was later on named as Barako, which means strong or tough, a character carried out by the Lipeños. I'm wearing an exquisite Filipiniana modernized cultural costume, which symbolizes a modern Barako Filipina colored by gold, depicting the unparalleled success and wealth ornamented by the brass balls, mimicking fruitful growth of coffee, shrubs on the blessed breathtaking land of Lipa. It is adorned by a crown and scepter that symbolizes the honorable courage possessed by Baracos in claiming its glorious victory against all challenges, and regaining its natural resources, continuing to be one of the best ecotourism cities in the Philippines. From the ashes will rise, glitter and shine. Again, I am Miss Philippines Earth Eco Angel Nicole Janice Aguilar, representing Lipa City.
Is really known and associated with the production of Liberica coffee, otherwise known as the Barako. And in the 18th century, this made the town very, very wealthy. No? So I think that the costume is appropriate because the prominent families of Lipa at that time were really that rich, owing to the export of Barako. Do you still produce Barako now in Lipa, Nicole?
Yes po.
Mm-mm.
Actually,
Do
in
you
our
take
barangay,
Barako?
Talisay.
Uminom ka ba ng Barako? Mm-mm. Do you drink Barako?
Yes po. Every morning before I work out.
Wow, you must be a very tough lady. Good luck.
Thank you.